The nights are hot, the grass is long, and the kangaroos are out. Join me in this humid summer hunt as I head out with my eldest son Eli and good friend Matty Wright as we attempt to fill the freezer with wild venison. The wind carries the promise of shots fired, blood drawn, and friendship strengthened. So let's hunt. Hey everybody, back on another hunting adventure. This time we are in home state of Victoria at the fringe of the high country, and it's going to be a really good hunt. It's going to be the first hunt for the year for 2024. This is not part of the regular Huntsman seasonal content. That's to come later. This is just a sneaky little hunt for fun. This is my oldest son, and we're going to be hanging out and hunting together with our mate Matty Wright as well, who I'll introduce to you later. So we're going to set up the tent and get all set up so that we can go for a stalk this afternoon. He's the silent and confident type.
Hi guys, I'm Matty.
I think the most important thing though is your attire. So business up the top, party down the bottom.
Don't want your leg injury.
Because it's 100 degrees in the sun, we're going to set up here in this old dairy. And I figure the concrete will be nice and cold, so we'll set up the swags and the tents. Just mind the cobwebs and the snakes and the ghosts. Christmas has come early.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Brother. Courtesy of Ridgeline.
No, I claim that on tap.
I think the invoice is all 000. I think I already checked that.
Yeah, but we can try.
You can try.
What a fun bag.
Now I'm going to be hunting with Matty later in the year as part of filming season 2 of The Huntsman, and thanks to our friends over at Ridgeline Australia, they kindly sent over a care package full of Ridgeline hunting apparel for Matty. So thank you Ridgeline, you guys are awesome. If you're looking for quality Australian hunting gear, you should definitely check them out. So Matty and I were just talking about guiding and trophy hunting because Matty does a bit of guiding. Matty feels it's strange to charge people for sambar because generally you find sambar on public land rather than private. Exactly. Some people do charge for it, but we were saying, wouldn't it be funny if you charge like $2,000 for a sambar stag in state when it could be shot the next day by someone for free?
It just makes zero sense to me. Every sambar is a trophy, so it doesn't matter which one walks through or which one doesn't. You're not. A hot chance is you're probably not going to see the same sambar the next day as well.
Hot chance you might not even get it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's up to the client to choose what they're going to shoot, whether it's a doe or a stag or a fawn or a spiky. It doesn't really matter. But I don't believe that charging a sambar can be a fee.
Have you ever had a client say, I really want to shoot a fawn?
No, definitely haven't. But I've definitely had a couple of mates say that.
What do you want, mate? You want a 37? No. Just
a fawn.
Just a fawn.
Something about dog eye.
Go me onto a fawn. What about for like the epic monster? Deep in the country, you've scoped him out for 3 months, you know where he is, he's the biggest you've ever seen, and then you send out your email to all your American buddies and say, listen here Yanks, who's got deep pockets?
Well,
would you do it for him?
Well, he'll come over here and I guarantee the stag won't be there.
He'll be like, how about this fawn?
Yeah, you want to take the fawn, mate? Damn wall, I reckon they'll be under there. A water valley set up.
Oh, so right of the truck?
Where are you, buddy?
So Matty was just saying that they come in from this valley over here and they make bee. Nearly just got stung by a bee. And I'm anaphylactic in this.
Honeybees, mate.
My honeybees still sting. Jeez, that thing nearly killed me. The deer come from this point over here in the valley, and they follow the valley all the way to the head and pop out right before here, this little hill, pop over that hill and make their way into this little section here, this little basin, which has blueberries, schnozberries, according to Matty, and there's a bit of a dam in there, and then they feed and do the same thing in the evenings. You mentioned Barbell the other day. This is actually their biltong, which I rate.
Well, I've never had it, so let's give it a crack.
You want to try it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't do this very often, but you can actually get a discount on this.
Oh, can ya?
And it actually is a cheeky affiliate link.
Well, can I have your discount code? Oh, yeah.
I'll drop a code below so you can check it out.
Oh, it's soft. That is actually really good. That's fat.
That's nice.
Yeah. How do you get that without it rotting?
Black magic.
It's like the ultimate backpack hunter's gear.
He's a secret barbell agent, this one.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's about 6:39. We're gonna grab the rifle and pop up on the hill. As the Sambar and the Fallow start to transition, we'll hopefully catch them that. So if we can get a buck or a stag on the first night, I will be chuffed. Either. But I'm also happy to fill the freezer with some meat. So we'll see what we see. Sitting on one side of that valley that I mentioned before. We've actually got a dam behind us that I'll show, kind of in the centre of the valley. And what we're doing right now is we're just waiting for the deer to kind of move down through this valley, and they'll pop up over this way, which is that little intersection that we talked about before. There's plenty of roos around, but we haven't seen any deer yet. Getting really close to last light, which should be about 9 o'clock, 9:10. Can hear the wood ducks down in the dam. There's plenty of roos around, hundreds of roos, but as of yet, no deer. But tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll hunt tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, and then maybe Sunday morning too, so there's plenty of opportunity. Just because tonight hasn't panned out, but look, never say never. There's still time. There's a bunch of kookaburras that were making noise and they were moving in the bush, so we thought maybe something disturbed them, but it's hard to say. Keep glassing. Keep glassing. Kids are impatient. They don't want a glass. Gotta put the work in. Keep glassing. It's about 5 o'clock and we've seen some deer on the hill, on the opposite face though, where we can't hunt, Matty just said. So we're gonna get out now before the sun peeks over the horizon. What'd you say, 2:30?
Hey,
2:30?
2:37, so by the time I get up there, it'll probably be around 2:15 or something.
Firing.
I think she's down. I hope. I'm sitting.
It's like the earth is shattered under here.
In my
it?
guts and my legs are like washing down the hill.
That is by far the most uncomfortable shot I've ever taken. That's the behind the scenes content. What did you just say?
I've got meat now.
I think she dropped just under this tree here, where I can point under there. We don't know until we
She's
find.
there.
She's there. Is she there, Eli? We'll find out.
You don't seem so confident in your dad's shooting.
Your poor legs. Dad didn't give you gators, did he? He has gators and I just didn't give them to him. I'm a bad father. You just smash all those blackberries on the path for me, Matty. You clear away, mate. Bulldoze ahead. So we're coming up on this just terribly thick blackberries. It's just absolutely insane. And I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, there's the dead tree. She was right of that, I think. And so I start crawling up and Matty's like sitting down there, just glassing away. and I say, all right, can't get up this way, let's go around the other way. And he's like, I reckon it was to the right. I was like, definitely to the left. And then he's like, I reckon I can see it right there. Literally on the path that we're walking, this little track.
Coat on her.
Yeah, look at that.
Stunning.
Beautiful coat. You can see she's already starting to lose her coat. And look at that on her legs, just those spots.
Yeah.
Not as bright on her top,
No.
but really beautifully defined on the back of her rump. Oh well, should we break her down?
Absolutely.
It's hot, as you can see from the sweat dripping off it.
Oh, you're right. Now my insurance doesn't cover slip discs.
Whose disc is gonna slip? Nice big wombat hole there too.
Yeah. Beautiful coat. Like we're in New Zealand.
All right, so we successfully butchered that fallow deer and took it back to Matty's place to put in his cooler. He's gonna have the meat, which is awesome because his freezer's getting low. So hot today. Eli and I have spent the second time in the river now, and we're gonna have some lunch now. And Eli, show us what you got.
We're gonna have some on-track meals.
We got some big breakfast.
Big breakfast,
We got some chickpea curry
chickpea curry.
and some sweet and sour pork.
And which one are we gonna have?
I think big breakfast is, even though it's not breakfast, it's big and I'm starving.
I actually use these on-track meals for every single hunt that I go on. They're actually providing all of the food for season 2. When I go hiking, I use them. They're actually really good, and I wouldn't promote them unless I thought they were actually really tasty meals. I actually like every single one of their meals that they do. So if you haven't checked them out already, check out. They're great. On-track meals. You can also get a discount if you're a member of the Australian Hunters Club, 22%. So it's well worth joining to get a discount on them so you can take them out on your hunts. They're really good ready-made meals. All you do is just heat them up, which is what we're gonna do right now.
Good?
So, morning of the third day. As you can tell, we slept in. Which is okay. Eli had been having some late nights, and I actually put the ball in his court for this hunt. I said, look, however many hunts we want to do, you tell me. You're on point, mate. You lead. If you want to sleep in, we can sleep in. If you want to hunt, we can hunt. If you want to go home early, you can go home early. And it's been cool that we've stayed the full 3 days. I've gone out and done 3 hunts, and obviously we got the doe, which is fantastic. A beautiful meat animal. Really chuffed and happy with that. You can't be disappointed with that. So it was really good. It's always good to hang out with Matty. I met Matty through the Australian Hunters Club, and it's a community that continues to yield so many benefits and so much value, so much life for me personally, but also a bunch of other people too. So if you haven't checked out the Australian Hunters Club, if you're not part of a hunting club, I strongly encourage you to go check it out, australianhunters.com.au. And yes, you get the discounts, and yes, you can go on the draw to win the guided hunt every month and get your genuine reason and insurance if you're in New South Wales and a bunch of other things. You get all that, but the most important thing is to get out there hunting with other people like Matty, to go bring your kids and hang out and meet other members. It's quite powerful. The other cool thing about this hunt is that it's the first hunt in a while that I've filmed myself. The last couple of hunts, 2-3 hunts, I've been out doing the Huntsman season 1. The end of it, which I had a cameraman to come out and help me, I've forgotten how hard it is. Oh, it's hard. It is so hard. But I am looking forward to season 2. It's got me excited for it. So for those of you unaware, last year I did a preliminary pilot season hunting show called The Huntsman. This year, literally in 2 weeks, I'm heading up to New South Wales with my friend Geordie and Dodge to film episode 1. I'm very excited. It's going to be an awesome year of hunting, and this was a cracking start. Even though it's not part of the Huntsman season 2, it's been a nice little cheeky hunt. Time spent with my son, time spent with a good friend. Meat in the freezer. Here's to 2024. I hope you have a good year. If you haven't already, you want to comment below, ask questions, join the club, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Always keen to hear from you guys. Have a good one.